welcome to a stream. This isn't a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream, even though my little thumbnail says that and it's in the title and all that jazz. This is a stream that's pretty much about the new SAYINTENTIONS Taxi Tuner, they call it. It's a way to edit taxiways for SAYINTENTIONS. And it's been one of the biggest issues with both Beyond ATC and SAYINTENTIONS is the taxi data is not 100% correct. So, what they've come up with at SAYINTENTIONS is a way to, as the consumer, to make those adjustments. And eventually, you'll be able to post this information directly to them, and they could potentially look at it and pop it into it so it could be a default taxiway in SAYINTENTIONS for everyone. Right now, it's just for you. You make these edits, it's directly just for you. No one else can get these edits, from my understanding. So the airport I have here is Decatur. This is one of the airports that I have on my current schedule to fly in a pilot's life. And I spent this morning, I've done 2 airports this morning. I've been working on this and working on actual video for this that should be popping up on YouTube within the next 5 minutes. So I've done quite a bit already in the little bit of time that I've had to digest what this all is. And it's really, really cool stuff. So you probably can't see it very well, but I do have Navigraph up in the top corner there. I tried to make it so it's legible. You can kind of see what I'm doing with it. Yes, you'll have to let me know if it's not ideal and we look at another way to make that work. Do have a little bit of music in the background too to kind of make it cool and calming in here. Let's pop in. So first thing we want to do is we want to look at the taxiways that are currently there. Okay. So we have this one is taxiway Alpha. If you look on the chart, it is saying that is supposed to be Alpha, so that's all good. Alpha comes all the way around here. All Alpha, so that's all good. So far, so good. Alpha, and this one's supposed to be Golf. Going over to Golf as well. Okay, so we already know we have some adjustments we could be making at this airport. So what we'll do is we'll tap on this little button, and we will name it something. But what I've been doing is just doing updated, and then whatever the airport is called. Update Decatur. Simple as that. Clone it. Okay. Now we are working on the Decatur airport. Okay. So we can tap on selection mode. And we can now make all the adjustments we want to make. Start down here. Let's take a look. This is all Alpha. That's all correct. This is the one that we know is incorrect. So let's go ahead and make that adjustment. Just select this area. It will bring up all the information here. So it's saying all this right now is Alpha. All that we have selected that's extra bold is Alpha. We don't want it to be Alpha. We want it to be Golf. Put Golf in there. Save it. It's now Golf. Simple as that. Very, very simple. And so now we do the same thing here. Golf. All this stuff doesn't have an actual name. Golf. And we can zoom in more, and we can see there's some goofy things going on here. It's all Golf. Golf. Right? And technically this is Golf. Golf. Okay. So we have that strip all done. You see how fast it was? Seconds. Seconds to make done. Alright, this is all Golf as well. These are Golf 1s and 2s. And select all this and make it Golf. Golf. All Golf. One big one here we're missing. Go. Golf. We can go in there and we can make this Golf 1 if we want to. Down here, this is Foxtrot. So what do we have? It has nothing. Nothing in there at all. So and select all this jazz and name it Foxtrot. Foxtrot. There we go. See, we have the airport color coded right up here. Okay. So this is here. What is that? That's gonna be all. That's went onto the runway. Foxtrot. Okay. Now go on down. This is a runway here. Runway here. You know, this all is supposed to be golf. Golf. Down. And all of this is golf. Okay, there we go. We just made an entire airport more correct. Much more correct than what is default in. It doesn't have a taxi name. Alpha? Yeah, it's all alpha. Okay, so it has most of it in there, but we're gonna go ahead and just make sure it's all alpha. Okay. So like I said, now we can, if you wanted to, we can fix alpha 1 right in here. If we wanted to, we can go in here and select to make this alpha 1. Bam. Alpha 1. A1 is like steak sauce, right? Alpha 1. Alpha 1. There we go. And I have Alpha 1. That is. What else do we have going? At the Golf 1. That is. All this is Golf 1. That. This. Golf. It gets a little tricky to some of these weak spots. Like here, you have to find the right spot to kind of click it. Golf 1. This is all Golf 2. Oh, oh, missed a little spot there. Golf 2. Then we have Golf 3. Golf still. Golf 3 is right over here. Kind of weird. Big. Spot missed there. There we go. Golf 3. And the final spot. Right up over here. Golf 4. All this area here is Golf 4. A tiny spot. Okay. The airport is now complete. So right now you can't add in, like, can't name parkings and gates and all that jazz just for the taxiways. All that stuff's coming down the road. So let's say, okay, I made my changes. I'm ready to use it. Click on that. Uncheck on that. And there we go. That's it. So now, me, like Stereo, when I fly, this will be the taxiways for that airport. See how fast it was? I've been streaming for 13 minutes. 5 of that was the intro. 2 of that was 2 of the 4 minutes of that was talking about how to do it. It took me 5 minutes to do this airport. 5 minutes. Rated at 927. Last updated 932. 5 minutes to correct an airport. So very, very cool. Let's see what else we have. Next one I have is, feel free to pop in and let me know if there's an airport you want while I'm streaming here. I'm willing to look into it, as long as it's not crazy ones. Like, I'm not going to do O'Hare or something like that right now. Okay, so airport. A button. Dublin. What's in it? Let's see if greetings. How's it going, Peter? Just seeing if the Navigraph window there it is. Okay, it's updating. Okay, so here we are at Joblin. So we have runway. This is Delta. This is St. Alpha. So this is a perfect airport to mess with. All right, so what do we do? Click on this little button. We're gonna clone it. Call it update. Update it. Clone it. All right, we're now in editing mode for this airport. So based on what we're seeing with Navigraph, all of this is Delta. So simple fix, right? Selection mode. Select all of this. Select it up to here. And we're gonna go Delta. Bam. Done. Delta now. Down here. Delta. Done. Here. Delta. Now we're gonna zoom in here. This is interesting because this should be straight across here. Taxiways are bringing it over here. I'm really confused with that. I'm gonna call it all Delta because it's all Delta strip, but definitely seems to be something goofy. Whatever information there doesn't quite seem to be correct. There we go, Delta. Very well. I'm intrigued to see the progress of the intention. I tried it on release and my experience wasn't great. I love the way it's going. It's fantastic. And this here, the taxi editor, taxi tuner they call it, is going to make things so much better. Have real correct taxi instructions. It's gonna be so cool. And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta do it myself. This is crap. I'm paying all this money." Now think about it. It's a small team, a very, very small team. And to offload some of the needs, right? And for them to focus on other things, I think we're all gonna benefit. All gonna benefit. So that's Taxi Alpha going into FB. This is gonna be Bravo. Go in here a little closer. We can fine tune some stuff. See? Bravo. Okay. Oh, Alpha. Or how far should go Alpha? Here. Okay. And Charlie comes around here. So this is all Charlie. Alpha. Delta ends in this area here. Select this. Airport is something. me with the charts. Charlie is this. We know that. Figure out Delta. That all taken care of. I see that. Awesome to have crowdsourcing to fill in the blanks. Yeah, it's. I think this is. It's just gonna. It takes a few minutes to do. It's not like I'm gonna spend all day. I'm gonna spend most of. I shouldn't say it. I'll spend some of my day doing this. Charlie. Charlie. Okay. That. I think all good. Let's Bravo. Is Delta. I think. Confused at what it's doing though. I don't on the charts. That tax and it's going to the grass strip. There's no one name it Delta. Not the I shouldn't do. I won't do anything. Won't do anything with this. Oh, okay, that's confusing. Get away from there. That's what my brain. What else we have going on? What else do we have to work? Kilo. Big Delta. Oh yeah. Easy to get all mixed up in these airports if you don't know enough about it. No, no, I don't belong to a team. Not whatsoever. This is their taxi tuner, the new thing they launched today. That you can find in the pilot portal. Is FBO fire station here? Definitely Kilo. For that. Okay, so there's Kilo. Echo. Okay. Now is what the hell? Echo. There we go. Okay. Echo. Yeah, for Echo. It's Echo, but it was pulling it as what? Nothing. Or Delta. Okay, so all this is runway. Okay, if I understand, it's just fix the yeah, it's to fix the taxiways. Yep, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of doing a couple handful taxiways. Now we can fine tune this one if you want to, because this is Echo 1. Change it to Echo 1. Want to be really precise with it. There you go, Echo 1. That's just Echo. We can't add any taxiways. This is supposed to be Foxtrot. I'll have it around here. Lima. So, all stuff to come still. What the hell? Oh, okay. When it changes this, it messes with my. Okay, and this is Foxtrot over. Okay. Delta. How much of this? Fix that yet? Delta. Okay, so that's all Delta. Look good. I do our Delta 2. Like that. Delta. I mean, any of you are here typically when I fly. I will do a couple flights later on. I just got really excited. I got up at 7:30. I do my typical morning ritual, which is checking out Discord and email and all that jazz. I saw on Discord that they launched this last night. Well, technically it was just me, but... And I was like, okay, well, I guess I know what I'm going to do right away. Because I've been wanting to play with this for a very long time. One of the things that you talk to people when it comes to this kind of stuff is immersion, right? Have the real taxiway information. And now we can. There we go. I think we have that airport all fixed up. Now, all we have to do is tap on my default, and it's done. So I started at 9:35, ended at 9:45. So 10 minutes to fix this airport up. Of course, I had some stops in there because I was doing other things. That's the video I worked on. Should now be live, actually. Okay, so let's get that one done. Let's go to the next one on my list, which is KBA. Buttons. Okay, there's that airport. Up the chart for that. Okay. And these are airports that I have currently scheduled to fly with in pilot's life. I'm working on these. These aren't my favorite airports by any means. I don't know if I've ever been to any of these airports within the sim. Okay, so Alpha 7 is all here. Okay, so we know that that's wrong. What about down here? Alpha. The airport's so small, there's only Alpha. But we can go ahead and change these Alpha 2s, Alpha 3s, which with a lot of ease, right? So let's start it. This should take minutes to do. Tap on this. We're gonna go to updated. This is what I do. I just call it airport name and clone it. I tap on that one. Now I'm in editor mode. Select it. Start up here. Let's go. This is Alpha 7. Alpha 7. I'm not going to speed run this, but I'm going to show you how fast it is. Not a lot to it. Go. 7. 7. 7. 7. Okay, there's 7, so that's all good, and then we don't call that anything. Let's start down here. Alpha 1 is over here. Select out there. Alpha 1. Done. Alpha 2. Select out there. Alpha 2. Done. Fix it up a little bit over here. Alpha 2. Alpha 2. We're supposed to name the city. I'm not gonna miss it. I don't know. I'm not a, like, you know, you ever seen Seinfeld and George that wants to be architect? I'm not an architect. I ain't gonna even fake it. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing other than I'm going off the little map there. Is 5. 7. This one still, right? Yep. Just select all of this stuff. 7. There, 7. It. Go. This, the Alt key. Yep, this 8. I'm not sure where to actually make it 8, so I just kind of go around that. Okay, 8. Now, here we have 4. Dave, how's it going? Welcome on in. You have, you do have the intentions, right? You had mentioned before. Definitely need to try out this. You do have it. And Earth. All 2. Up to here. Careful there. Alpha. 2. 2. Airport's done. 51. It took 4 minutes. Yes, you have it. Oh, you definitely try this out. It's so easy. It took me 4 minutes to customize this airport. Now, it's one runway, and it's like what? It's one strip, Alpha. But to name Alpha 1 through 8, I think it was, right? 4 minutes. Easy peasy. Now I can make it to my default. Click on the little button there. Done. The first one I did, I'm gonna go to that first one I did, which is the airport I'm familiar with. Actually, yesterday's flight. Oh, Fargo Hector. This is the first time I ever touched this editor. First time. First airport. You see the time up there, 8:24, right? I finished at 8:36. The first time ever, it took me 12 minutes to do, and I made 31 different edits to it. Now, I didn't go in there and do all the little taxi alphas and all that yet. I just did the main strips, but let's go and do that real quick. Let's go. Arg. Like something, but to do. All right, so we'll start up here in both side, but I already made the edits. Oh, I'm on the Sobos. Back up to mine. Here's my edits. Okay. So Charlie, yep, this is all Charlie and all that jazz. Go and fix some things up that I missed. This is Charlie. Yeah, as I've done a couple of airports, I've become faster at doing things. Now I can make the corrections that incorrect. Okay, so let's go Alpha 1. Changes to Alpha 1. That okay. Bravo. I don't know where Bravo 1 would actually start. Okay. Is Bravo. Go ahead and change this to Bravo. Not so far around the corner. Okay. This is Charlie 3. TAXIWAYS Charlie. Gotta kind of mess with it a little bit. I did watch his Ryan put up a video, the main developer of it. Pretty sure it was Ryan, and he going through things. He said if you're going left to right, you're gonna be able to grab just individual points, but if you go right to left, you won't. You have to grab an entire section. I'm no developer, but he used techniques that CAD, and I did take CAD, but that was like a billion years ago, high school. Okay, Charlie, got going. Charlie 1. Here's Charlie 1. Hector. Nothing special about this. It's all just Hector. Charlie 2. I wish you could select just a point. Okay. This is all Charlie. Okay. Oh, there we go. We just made a big old section. Correct. All right. That correction, that's Charlie. Already made the adjustment. Down. Charlie. Runway. Echo. That correction. Here's Echo. We can fine tune it though. Go. I'll echo. Select all this. Okay. Bravo 3, right under there, you can see it. So we can choose Bravo 3. This. We selected almost everything we wanted. This will have to fix, but we can go Bravo 3. And we can go select just the one there. Set back to Bravo. Fix that too. Bravo 3. Bam. Okay. The Alpha? No, Alpha is over yonder. Okay. I screwed up. This is Alpha 4. There. Alpha 4. They're a little tighter. 4. Name all this Alpha 4. Not sure if that's 100% correct, but based on the information. Going Alpha 4. Okay. And fine tune. It'll be interesting to see how precise it is in the actual sim. Alpha 3. You know, if it has like one missing spot, is it going to refer to it as Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 2? Stuff? Okay, that one already. Name this. Okay. Again, we can't add taxiways. Edit right now. Looks like it's all complete. So, last update was at 10 o'clock. I don't know when I started this update, but this is one of the more complex ones. I already made all these. There's no special here with like Bravo 3 or anything. So, nice and easy. Airport. It's my default airport. That's all I have on my ports to look at. Let's see. I just want to see a complex one like Chicago. O'Hare. That's this one would be awful. This is like if you're having just a day where you feel like actually do. That's what this. Holy, I wouldn't even begin with insane. Let's just take a quick glance and see what's got going on. So, Zulu. It's actually awesome, y'all. Yeah. So it looks like Chicago. I'm just gonna find some random spot. Or yeah, look at that. Chicago's actually good. Another spot that has this as a taxi on it. Try over here real quick. Pick one. One says Chicago's good. Cool. That's good. Midway. I just flew to Midway yesterday. Having the issue saying taxi your own discretion. It's good. Okay, never mind. Midway's probably good. That's yeah, Papa's there, Quebec. Okay, Midway's good. Have the up to back to just inky one down. Be all correct. Cool. Alright. It's good too. Let's see. Will this only do Alpha Bravo, or can you add names like Heathrow where it has? So what's the airport code for Heathrow? Look. All right. Okay, so here is Heathrow. If this, yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see. You're asking like the link 57. So here's link 57. It already has, well, it has L57. Is that what you're asking about? That's correct already. Looks like 56. Yeah, so it already has it in there, the default. Here it says link 56, and it is saying the link 56 on there, or L56. Do they say L or do they say link? Because I'm sure if you want it, well, I don't know. That's a good question. If you'd be able to actually change it to actually link itself, like LIN. Yes, but it's known as, okay, so it is known as link. So they would say link 56, link 58, not L58. So then they might think of Lima, right? I think I see what you're saying. You know, that's a very good question. I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but because when you make the edits, look and take a quick glance. I don't think the box is big enough to actually type in a full word. Fun. Oh. Okay. Oh, you could type in a full word. So in theory, yeah. In theory, you could. Type it in, save it, and what the hell? But yeah. So now it says link 57. So in theory, yeah, you should be able to make those edits. Very interesting. And let's say you have an airport, you made some edits, you're like, I don't like it. I did a bad job. I don't want to go edit it. I just want to start over. No problem. Crash it. Done. It's telling you it can't be over. This override is currently being used as default. So we have to change it back to this one. Now we can do. Go ahead and get rid of it. Bam, it's gone. Gone forever. I'm trying to think of. Okay, I have an idea. There's airports I fly into. Papua New Guinea. Port Mold. Fly P. This will be an interesting. Sometimes you have to hit it twice. I don't know. YPY. Alright, so this is a small airport. It does look like it has the information though. Harley. Bravo. Papa? Oh, this is all correct. Bravo 1. Oh, was this a handcrafted airport that Sobo? This is for SAYINTENTIONS. This is the taxi editor. They call it taxi tuner for SAYINTENTIONS. Interesting to see if it gets announced. Yeah, I'm curious about that myself. I kind of want to try it, but I'm not sure how to force it. I guess you'd have to look to see where the winds are coming from, what runways are taking, and then make those edits there, and then hop on in and see. Airport's all good. Good now. I wasn't expecting the taxiways to. I guess I don't fly there enough. So. go here. Take a look at it. Okay, so this doesn't have the Alpha 1s on. It has Alpha there. This is Bravo. It has the majority of it correct. Delta down here. This isn't. None of this is named. Echo. This isn't correct. So, could change it if we want to, but don't fly. Fly in an airport. Here we go. UX. Yeah, I go here often. Okay. So, UYW. For small airport. Why? It's so small, there's no taxi information. That's fantastic. Oh, I can't make any edits because there's no taxiways. That's great. Fantastic. Good, I think. Let me try Minneapolis. Flying there recently a lot. Alright. Minneapolis is a bit of a complex airport. But nothing like O'Hare, of course. Alright, so it looks like, based on the information I'm seeing right here, it looks like it's all correct already. Dive in. So, Papa 1 over here, yep. Papa 2, yep. Yeah, so Minneapolis is all... recently flew into Grand Forks, North Dakota. And this is definitely an airport that doesn't look to be correct based on the initial. Yeah, so it has like the base information. But like this isn't this, oh, this doesn't have the taxiway at all for this. Alpha 5 would be one that would be fairly quick to edit. Fairly quick to edit, but I'm not gonna do that. I've done this for almost an hour now. I'm gonna relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop into a stream here probably within the next hour. We'll actually do some flight simming. See how one of the first flight I have on the dock is one that I actually edited. I'm gonna look at Dallas too, because Dallas is funky. Really quick. Flight I have scheduled is Lake Charles to Dallas. Alright, well, we're seeing correct information here. When we do the flight, it'll be interesting to see how that all works out. Either way, I do appreciate you watching this little weird stream. Like I said, the next stream you see will actually be a flight simulator stream. We'll actually do a flight Lake Charles Regional Airport to Dallas Fort Worth International. So 257 nautical mile flight, and I haven't decided what plane yet. So that'll be determined soon enough. But again, appreciate you watching as always. Give me some comments down below what you think of SAYINTENTIONS, what do you think of the editor, and we'll see you for the actual flight coming up. Take care.